Jim purchased this building in 1979 after it's been abandoned for some time. Mother Nature had taken it over. He worked a full-time job as he fixed the building, the windows and the doors and such. He opened in 1981, and his brother Paul started working in 1982. Times were tough for them in the beginning, trying to make ends meet. Nordlund is like a little time capsule inside. There's people standing in there. You can find out the gossip that's in Royalton and some of the worldly problems. It's not the cleanest place in the world, but you don't pay for that. You pay for talented people that give their love and heart every day to help the people of Royalton.
Oh, we bought the building in '79 and had to refix it. The roof and the back wall was gone. Windows are all in. We cemented the windows up, put glass brick in, put new doors in the front, put steel on the building and a new roof, and opened up in '81. Been here for 40 years. And the first few months was tight scratching, but we made her go. Small operation.
Small town America.
Small town America, yeah.
So is the roof leaking when you bought the place?
Yeah, roof was leaking. Still drips once in a while. Yeah, the furnace was bad. It pretty much replaced everything in it.
So was it abandoned when you bought the building?
Yes, it was an empty building. Front doors, front wall was pushed in.
Who owned it before you?
Danny Catu I bought it from.
See, that's what Roman was saying, that he worked here.
Roman Dean's family owned, or Boosie's owned it prior to that. It was the
Roman Keon said his brother worked here for Catu.
Oh, okay.
Here's a home paint from the Sinclair station. It's green.
Yep, Sinclair green.
Sinclair green.
What we're going to talk about is Nordlund's repair. And Micah asked, and I looked it up, in 1922, John Rudick will buy a land from a Noggle, Noggle, and then he will tear that building down and build a 50 by 70 shop, which will have an awning that will come out to the sidewalk, and then the gas pumps will be underneath the awning. And so you drove in at an angle, filled up with gas, and drove back out. And then somewhere prior to 1965, I don't know when, the awning over the top of the gas pumps will be removed. Micah will now show you pictures as best as we can zoom in. We will show, let's go to this one, Micah. This building right here is Nordlund's with the awning. And in 1965, it's a little dark, we will see without the awning. And then around in the early 70s, we will stop the gas pumps and it'll just become a mechanic shop. When did Jim buy?
79.
Oh, that late. All right.
But they opened up in 81 and they still pump gas.
Oh, they were still pumping gas. I
Yeah.
stand corrected. Yes. So that's much as I know about the Nordlund building.
So was this the old office here?
Yes, it was.
Because your desk used to be right here when I first started coming.
Yeah, used to be a desk right there. Cash register.
So what was the first couple days when you quit your job and started working here?
Pretty quiet, just tire repairs and some gas, couple oil changes. Not much. A little worried if we was going to make ends meet. Just kept going at her, working, and finally picked up more and more. Nice community to live in.
Because you used to pump gas right out here, right? You had gas pumps?
Yep, right out front, right where your car sits.
Mm-hmm.
Gas and oil and
What was the brand you had?
Standard Oil.
Standard Oil?
Yeah, painted cars, did a little bit of everything. Just keep the wolves away from the door. We did what we had to do.
Yep. All right, well, thanks for your little interview.
Thank you, sir.
You'll be famous now.
Yeah.